Good morning. Good, I need a better intro, don't I? Instead of just, good morning. I'm like a fucking robot. How is everyone? Hope we're all okay. We're ready for the charts today. Ready for the chart. Mondays, I'm always, tired on Monday, and then Tuesday gets easier. Wednesday, Thursday. There we go, guys. We are on. We're set up. We're ready to go. We're on the charts. Let's go. Let's do a top-down analysis. Okay, because we're having a 1 hour close at the moment. So, welcome to the stream, guys. We stream most weekdays from 8 AM London session. Win rate 61 wins, 5 break evens, 5 losses. We've only ever had 1 full loss. All the others have been partial. So we're doing pretty good on stream. Every trade's tracked on our logbook, which is here. Every trade has its own YouTube link for that trade, what we took. Nothing is on here what we haven't took on YouTube, and that's the stats so far of our trade. And this is based off a 200k account, risking 2% per trade, so it's based around the prop firms for yourselves, okay? Because not everyone gets gifted a large amount of money to start off with, or inherited a large amount of money. Okay, so we have to start from the bottom. Okay, so let's go. Monthly, exactly the same with the monthly. We won't spend too much time with it. We know it's bullish, however, I don't think this monthly can actually push above these highs without coming down to create a bottom or top wick on this candle, on this candle here. So I do believe price is either going to flip here or the next candle will come down. Weekly, close bullish. This is what's a bit wary with a bullish candle on the close, because we haven't had a top wick yet. We haven't had a top wick on this weekly. This one. So I do believe price will probably come and tap that before coming down, if it's going to do that. Or I could just carry on. So, what are you doing? Anyway, so yeah, so that would be our target today, coming down, because this weekly can pull back and test the lows and then still flip to the upside, and this would be our target to the upside. So taking trades beyond this, I'd probably wait until the week's done. Daily closes bearish. Fantastic, getting a top wick now. Did we close back into that range? It looks like we did, which is nice. And we've had a top wick. Can this, so technically this daily should be coming down to, I would say, at least to tap that, but it's technically in a clean traffic range from here to here. Therefore we should be coming down. However, do we need a steeper top wick? Do we need a steeper top wick? That's the question. Because the range we're in, or we were in, is this one to this one. So that's the range we were in. We've now broke through the other side. Is this a fake out to the downside to come back up? Or can we sell down? I think we could probably, what would stops be? 280 pips. It's closed. 1. If we can get a pullback to tap this level, I'll get a sell stop underneath. Because what I'm looking at are the 1 hour is in the 1 hour should be coming down really. If we can get a pullback to 23.40, we can take a wing back sell. But to be honest with you, pretty keen on getting in now, really. Look at this 30. Sorry guys, just stand by because we might be close to a trade. 30's close below. 30 should be pushing through. Every 30 pushes through, I believe. Morning, John. Oh, here. 30 close below, 30 comes back. You either drive through or you pull back. That would be stops. So, are we going to drive down or are we going to come back? Off the 30, the bodies of the candles close. 30, we don't want to come and fill the range, so that's the thing. Which we could do. Here 30 closes. That's coming from the bottom. All the 30s push through to 23.36. I think I've looked at the 15s. Like we're very close to a trade already. That'd be nice. I have got a wing back sell from wing back sells because the hour's closed below. So if the hour can pull back for me, 15. So when we get a 15 close below, what happens to price? Drive through. This would be our target. Uh, 15 close below, you come back up to tap 23.40. That's why I'm interested in that wing back, or you pull back to 23.19. This would have to be tape partial. What's that? 12. Potentially work. So these 15, you got a 15 close there, that's on the uptrend. Close, back up, you've got another area here. We've broke the highs now. So guys, I'm going to get a sell stop on, right? In case this does flip. But I don't know whether it's going to flip, right? I think it might pull back. Just in case it does. Excuse me. Actually, stand by because we might be tapping this level. I am looking at a wing back sell from 23.40, okay, but I'm going to get a sell stop underneath this 15 now. If this 15 does flip, so we've got sell stops on this. If this 15 does flip, this 15 has to be the one that activates it though, that's key. However, I am looking at a wing back sell from 23.40. Stops for me above the high, because at that point, if you go above there, you're going to be pushing all through this range anyway, and stops will be far too big. So, what is this? 65 pips. It's just if you break the high, that's all. I will be going risk free. Because what's the 4 done? Has the 4 closed? Yeah, so the 4. So here's the thing. The 4's bullish technically, right? And it's done its pullback. It hasn't created a bottom wick for this yet. Right? That's why I'm still interested in this. However, this 4 can flip to the upside at any point. So, is this 4 going to flip to the upside, or is it going to carry on bearish? If you look at the daily's broke back into the ranges and it should be coming to fill the range at 23.24. And the daily's done a top wick. So how steep is this top wick going to be off this daily? That's what we're trying to work out. Now, looking at previous data, and the only thing I'm cautious of is the 4. But if the 4 flips, stops really should be above that. Because that's your last chance to get out. What is that for stops for? Uh, 120. I think I would prefer stops there, to be fair. It's your call with stops. You've got 2 areas for stops. Less risky, a bit more aggressive. Depends on where it pushes to. So the 3 again could flip. 2, did the 3 close respecting? You could say it close respecting. The 3 hasn't, but if it did, 2, what's a 2 doing? So the 2's broke the low. Every time you break below this low, you push down to fill the range below every time. 2 straight through every time. Broke below, straight through. You can get a pullback every time. Is that all we've got? So we're on 100% that when the 2 breaks that low, you push through to 23.36. We've done that there. We push through to 23.36.17 at least. So it's a case of how big is this pullback going to be, and is this 4 going to flip to the upside, or is this the pullback for the 1? What is this here? So you got a 2 here, but then you pull back all the way to 23.52. That's why my stops are there. But we haven't filled that low, so I don't think we can pull back that far. Stand by, guys. We might be a bit aggressive with these stops. The 1 is the nice one. So when the 1 closes below here, you push through the range. So let's have a look. 1. So straight through, 1 close, straight through, 1 close, straight through. You pull back though, so that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to catch a wing back. That's where the wing back's going to be. Close, pull back, straight through, 100% of the time the 1 comes through, but it's how far this pullback's going to be. That's the question. Is it going to reject here, or is it going to reject here? 23.43. So we've got a 15 close in 2 minutes. another 30 can actually close up here. So if this 15 closes bullish, the new 15 closes up here 23.40, and that's what the 30 does. So if we look at the 30s, you've got 30 close, okay, so you got 30 close, and then you close bullish, and then the new 30 just drops. 30 close, didn't pull back. 30 close, didn't pull back. 30 close, you pull back all the way to 23.43. What's the difference in pips here? 28. 30 close, pull back. 30 close, pull back. Yes, every time the 30 pulls back. But so if this 15 doesn't activate, I'm going to delete sell stops. Well, to be honest, you could keep them on off the hour. You could actually keep it on from the hour, really, because the hour technically should be coming through, but it's just you might get that pullback first. You could just take a 4. Sorry, a 1. 5, I mean. Didn't break that high. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to delete stops, and all I'll do is I'll take a 5-minute close below 23.38. That could probably work as well. Okay, so I'm deleting stops, guys. Delete stops. I am looking at a wing back sell from 23.40. Good morning, guys, if you're watching on YouTube. Oh, stand by. We will be aggressive with stops on this because you can push further. We sort of want like a 1-5 minute straight back down. That's what we're after. I would take partial move to break even. Is back in 23.38. So there's the 15 close. Can the next 15 push up? And the 30 closes up there. That's what tends to happen. Just because that 4 can still flip at the minute. We don't want this to come down first. We need the 15 to push up first, ideally. There is areas where it does only pull back to here. I believe. Let's have a look. So we've got 15 close. 15 closes up there, and then it just bombs through the floor. What was that? We've got 15 close. Yeah, it could just push back to this area. We'll have a look at that in a sec. 15 close, back up, or even there. Have we already tapped that? Not yet. That's where we've tapped there. What is this? See, you come back. That one's close. Are we going to get this and then a flip on the 15? The 15's closed bullish though, so I don't know if we're going to get that flip. I think we need to probably break a high. The 15's got no top wick either. Back up. we need this 15 to flip to the upside. There's two potential entry points here. See, none of them have come down to tap this yet. 2336. Sorry, 2335. They all tap 23335. So how can we get in on this here? I need this 15 to flip. But that tells me that this 15 is probably going to close bullish, and we know the 15 can close at 2340 because previous data told us that. Yeah. I know. I remember. Oh yeah. Back into the area, fake out to the upside. So, oh, look at this, look at this. Now my sell stop's deleted, guys, right? Now if the 15 closes back below, then we can just market execute, I would think. Probably. Oh, is this going to power through and absolutely leave us? Oh God. Let's see what this 5 does. See what this 5 does. Doesn't look like this 15 is going to flip up. Not quite hitting our wing back area, is it? Going to be very interesting what this 15 does here. This is a bit of a tricky area. If you take a 5-minute close, which is happening now, the 15 could still flip to the upside. And you know, if you get in off a no bottom wick, well, that's good. That makes it a bit easier. I can't get in on that, guys. It might still drive down here, but I can't get in on that. I'd need a pullback. The only way I can get in on this is if this 5 comes up without a bottom wick. Then I could get in. But if you're looking at this, so you get this pullback here, you get no bottom wick and yet you still drive through. So are we going to drive through? You could have went off the hour really, I suppose. I mean, if you've kept the sell stops on, you would have been activated now. And you'd be flipping down to fill the rest of this range. I'm just holding out for a 15 really. I need a 15. Oh, you little bugger. See what this 5 does. If this 5 closes below here, okay, and the new 5 comes up, creates a top wick for this, then we can look to get sell stops to fill the rest of this range. Only a small range. You're still 15 pips down. But that's what I would need to see, because the 15 could flip to the upside at any point. I really wanted that wing back. What a shame. That would have been lovely. Okay, we need to delete this wing back at the minute because, or do we? 15 hasn't closed yet. Oh, you little shit. Look at that, guys. That was my bad. See how this 5 closes. Thinking if we've broke above, can we not take it? hopefully this won't drive. Ones flip, the twos flip. 3, 35. See what this 5 does. So on this, if this 5 can close below, give us a top wick and get sell stops underneath. Right, but it will be an aggressive. This will be risk free, or as long as we don't tap it. But it looks like we're going to tap it. Proper duped us there, isn't it? Look at that though, man. You'd think he'd come back a bit further than that. No top wick whatsoever on both of them. Proper duped us. Good morning, Lavo. Good morning, Nelly. Mate, this is not on now. It's, these wing backs are not on now. Because now that you've come and touched the bottom, it means you can drive back up. So pull back. We didn't get the pullback we wanted. So we're going to delete our trade idea. What a shame, that would have been a lovely trade. We knew it was coming down there. Sometimes I'm a bit overly, I like the best entry, and that's probably one of my downfalls, but that's why I have such a high win rate, really. Because you could have just put a sell stop off the 1 hour, really. Technically the 1 hour broke to the low, and 100% of the time it flips to fill, but I was pretty confident it would have pulled back to that area, because they all pull back to that area, and it just hasn't. And obviously we've missed a move, so that's my bad, that guys. My bad. Yeah. Let's see what we can do now. I don't know what it is. I don't think there's much we can do. Because now you're going to have to wait for 30 minute below 23.36. Let's see what happens with price when we close below 23.36. The only thing I don't like now is the 4. How is this 4 going to flip, or is it going to close bearish? That's my only concern. You've got reasons to come back up. You've got no top wick, no top wick. Do we need to come back up here before coming down? What a ding. What a dingbat. Okay, let's see when we get an hour close now. What happens with price? What happens if we get an hour close below 23.35? What happens to price? So, we don't even drive, we just mess about. We do come down, but we just mess about. What is this area here? What is this? So, close. Look to come and fill the range. Straight through. Close, we come back up. How far do we come back up here? Could we take a wing back sell from 2336? Potentially. Close, pull back. So it does look like every time you close below, got another pullback area here. Close. Oh, I don't like that. What's that? I mean, you broke all the lows. Close, pull back. So there's one time where you close below and you actually come back up. You close below, you come back up, but eventually you do come through to fill the range. And then all of them come through to fill the range. So if we get an hour close below, then yeah, this might be a case of placing and walking away though, guys. If we get an hour close below here, 23.35, then we can look to sell down. If we don't get an hour close below, honestly, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I know it's only 8:30, and the reason being is you're then gonna have to wait another hour. Yes, the new hour could break out, but I don't think it would. I think the new hour will mess about. Like, I think we'll get like this. If we don't close below this in this candle, I think we're going to get some sort of consolidation for a few hours, probably until New York. And then what will happen is you'll consolidate until New York, and then New York will push it out. But obviously I won't be on for that long, so there's literally no point. This was our move this morning. I just wanted to bloody pull back, but whatever, we move on. So yeah, we really need a 1 hour close below 233. Trying to think, have we filled the range? We filled the bloody range, man. Look at them fives. Look at that. No bottom wick, no top wick, no bottom wick, no top wick, straight through. I got a 15-minute close in 20 seconds and it's filled the range. It hasn't left us anything to take. Could we get a pullback? See how far we pull back, whether we can catch a wing back sell. You don't even pull back that much. You don't pull back. You can pull back that tab here. What's this? You close there and you pull all the way back to there. Oh, no bottom wick. Still haven't filled that range. If I tell you what, if we can get a pullback to 22.338, we'll take a sell. Stand by. It's an aggressive one, mind. Only because you got no bottom wick. You technically haven't filled the range on the 15 yet. 2335. We'll be going off five stops, so. Yeah, because they all come and tap 2335.95. Still haven't tapped it. Go on, get up there. Come on. Am I still on? Can this 5 pull back here? What would this be? Oh, the 15 hasn't tapped the area yet. Oh, the 30. Well, if we take this wing back here, stops could just be the high. Just go above there really, because we're going off the 5. I'll be moving stops quick on the 5. There's not enough range to get a sell stop on. I mean, the majority of them do come through to 13. Let me see if that 13 works. seeing them come through. Tell me if this pulls back here. 15. Come on, get out there. They do actually all seem to come through to 13. 2335. I'm just thinking, could we get a sell stop on? Do we need a sell stop? Why not get a win back? Okay, stand by, guys. Stand by. Okay, I am in for sells on this. It's going off the 5 minute, okay? I'm in for sell. We're going to be aggressive with stops, mind. Right? Stops for me are above the high. 90 pips. Our target, really, this is what's difficult. Yes, our target can be down in 2328.94, but really we want to be going risk free at 2337. Because is that the new 30 close? Oh no, 30 close down here. So we're basically trying to say this is the pullback. This is the pullback to fill the rest of the range at 2335. I believe you technically should be coming through to 2335.13. That's what tends to happen. A few times it has stopped around here, and it hasn't fully filled the range. That's why I'm looking at taking this. Now, what I do want though, oh, we still got no bottom wick. If we tap 2337, I will be going risk free. Oh, it's only 4 pips that. It's either that or we can wait until the 5 closes and that'll be the 15, because if the 15 closes back into the range here, we probably get something like back in, and then the new 15 should pull back anyway. That would be our sign to get out, I would think. So could we wait for the 15? We potentially could, but what we don't want is we don't want this 1 hour flipping. That's what we don't want, because if the 1 hour flips to the upside, that means the 4, this could be the 4 flipping back up, and we don't want that because we're not coming back. It is a lot more of a riskier trade, guys. So if you don't like it, get out. You're at break even, and the reason why it's riskier because we've already filled the range. This could be the turning point here. Yeah. Now it does look like we come down to these levels, so especially with the 1 hour and the way all that's changed. So I do want to be aggressive with stops. Let's see what this 5 does. See if this 5 can pull back for us. It might not pull back on the 5, so it might be the 15 what does it. Come on, baby, get down. Let's have a look. That price, USD is stronger than gold. Gold's 39.7 going down. USD is 52.4 going up. So can we come and tap 2337? Ideally we want a 5 close back below 2337. That's what we want. Okay, ideally. What are you saying, John? High of the 5? I thought you meant high of the 5s. Not high of the... I don't know what you mean, mate. Don't know what you mean. That's what I'm saying, we might not pull back until the 15. Let's see. Come on. You have got reasons to come back down. You've got 15 with no bottom wick, but you can actually shoot off him here. You got 15 no bottom wick. Yeah, we don't like this now. We don't want this 15 closing above, really. If this 15 closes above, it means you broke the low. You've sort of filled the range to come back up. So I will look to be getting out of the 15. Okay. Come on, the 15. Calm your tits, mate. Calm your tits. Don't like that, guys. Don't like it. Don't like it. See what this 15 does. And this 5 pull back. Gold's getting stronger as well. Because if this 15 closed back and we've had a fake out to the downside, that means you're probably going to come and fill this range. And we don't like that. So, but then again, you might just come and tap 2340 and come back. Can this 5 pop back down for us? Stay below. Always going to be the one. Look at the hour now. The hour's flipped. Oh, don't like that either. Don't like that either. Technically, the hour hasn't filled the range. Close, but it hasn't. So do we leave it to fill the range? But bear in mind, we might be getting a steeper top wick. Or do we just close out and wait for a better entry? All the hours come through. Don't want to be breaking these highs ideally. Need this 30 to flip. To downside. Is that the 15 closed now? No. 5's closed. If this 5 comes back to break even, guys, I'm going to be getting out on this. I don't like how this is pushing now. It's best that 5's closed back into the range. Did it break the highs? Yeah, it did. So could we be pushing 2340, and if that's the case, do we really want to be taking a second entry on it? If we push up with no top wick, we could potentially get a second entry on. Sorry, no bottom wick. Broke the lows and then we came back to 2340. So are we gonna pull back to this area? Could we take a second entry from here? Is this? It's all on this 15, really, guys. If this fit, what this 15 is gonna do? Are we back at entry there? We're not, are we? It's really all on this 15. Come on, 15. Pull back. That was our move this morning, really. I didn't feel like we'd filled the range. Technically, they come down to 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. So is this a new range, what it's forming? Or is this just a pullback to come back down? Potentially. Is this 15 going to pull all the way back? Is it going to flip? 5's pulling back. If this 15 closed respecting this level at 2338.17, fantastic. Fantastic. It is pulling back. You're going to have another chance to get out, it looks like, guys. Yeah, I think so, mate. Depends on this 15, really. All on how this 15 closes. We really need a bearish 5 close. Back down, ideally. Back down below the... To be honest, the 5 could close. Tell you what I can do is if I move stops to the high of the 15. What is that? It's a nice 5 pullback. If we can close back below 23.38, that'd be fantastic. On this 15, 40 seconds, come on, get down. You're round break even, guys, so again, if you don't like it, get out of the trade. Because the next 15 could just open up and just fill, give a wick fill, really. I don't like that. I don't like that, guys. I don't like it. I mean, the 5's closed back into the range. It should be coming to top 2337. Okay, there's a 15 close. Guys, stand by with stops here. Guys, I'm getting... Can we push a bit further down? Come on, baby. Yeah, it's not for me, this. I'm out of this trade, guys. I'm out. Hold if you want, but I'm out. I don't like this 15, guys. I mean, the new 15 could open up. This is the bottom wick it's creating here. The next 15 could easily come back up. Also, what you've noticed is you've got no top wick on this 15, and this one didn't create that, so you're likely going to come back up to that level. So I'm out for a break-even trade there. We've sort of missed. This was our move here, guys. This was our advantage point. So we took this trade without an advantage point, and I don't really like to do that. So yeah, I mean, we're pushing back down now. If you know, it could come all the way back down. It could play out in the end, but I just don't like that 15. I have to act upon what I see. And yeah, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Good morning, Stephen. How are you doing, mate? Getting out of this one. Yeah, I'm out, guys. I'm out at break even. If this hour was going to fill this, there's 13 minutes left of this hour, right? Why is this hour not filling the full range? It's telling us that there's not enough liquidity to fully power down to fill. 13 minutes left. So what does that mean? It means we need to create a steeper top wick. So what does that mean? We've got to fucking come back up. Yeah. And this 15, see, if this 15 had created this top wick for this, right, and then rejected and closed respect in there, I'd still be in it. Still be in it. Be fantastic, because you've created. You've hit the area. That's a reason to come back up there. Is this? So that would have been fantastic. Would have held out to come and fill the rest of the range. But because we didn't, it's telling us that we're likely going to carry on up. Okay. And look what's happened. Flip to the upside. Let's see what happens with this. So this is going to be quite interesting, actually, because this is the 30 as well. So where do we want the 30 to close? I won't lie, guys. We've sort of missed the move for the day. I probably won't be looking at anything else, really. I can't buy up because the daily could flip at any point. So I really don't want to take buys. If anything, I'd need an hour close below 2336. We'll mark that up for sells. It's fairly straightforward below there, but here's the thing. You don't just want to come down now. You don't want to come straight down, break out, and then drive down. You do want some pullbacks and then come down to grab liquidity to then get in, and it's simple breakout. So that's what I'll be looking at, but I don't know if it's gonna happen in this session. So I just really don't see the point in staying on. Let's see how this next the hour's the next one to close. So let's see where this hour closes. Now we could get potential nest play, right? So let's have a look at this nest play. If the hour closes like this, then yes, we've got a nest play. It's a good sign that we still need to come down. 15's flipped again to the downside. If we're still in this, guys, it might be alright. Let's have a look if we get a nest play. Still haven't filled that range, have we? See, every time you come and fill this range and we haven't technically filled it. Anyone still in there? Yeah, it's controlled. It's going to be interesting to see what this hour does. Because if this hour closes like this and respects this level, we've then got a nest play. If the hour closes back in, then we've had a fake out to the downside. That's a sign that we're going to be coming back up. So it's really all on this hour. And then I can't take any sells. Let's get this right even on. Yeah, that was our move. We'll wait for the hour, guys, then we'll make a decision from there. Yeah, look, there's a 15 flip. I mean, if you're into market maker, you technically haven't come out the bottom of Asia, but how far is this going to pull back to? That's a question. Because we were looking at these wing back sells from 23.40, weren't we? But we needed it to happen in the first phase of the hour. So definitely the first half of the hour. Yeah, now it's happening with 8 minutes left. So it tells me that if these wing back areas get hit now, you're likely going to close up there, and then they're not valid. So you need them to be hit. Yeah, well done, Lavo, mate. That's it, guys. It's just another trade, isn't it? Remember, I've shown you that you don't need many trades. You don't need many trades at all. Last week we took 2 trades. For me, I know you've got 2 wins because of the delay on YouTube, but I took 1 break even and 1 big win, and that's all you need, really. It's not about how many trades you take. Less. I mean, the stats on our stats on YouTube, and these are just my stats, guys. Like, they're fantastic. I know you can go on YouTube and watch people trading live, and they make like 20% in one trade and stuff like that. But if it works for them, then fantastic. But to have such a high win rate the way we have is quite rare from what I've seen on YouTube. And trust me, I've watched loads on YouTube when I was learning. Yeah, I do love. I think New York's gonna absolutely slam it through the floor. Slam it through the floor. I think what we might do though, I think we might push higher. I think the daily wick fill, I think we could be seeing 23.59 levels. So I think we could be getting something like this up, test them highs, and then New York will slam it through the floor. And then we'll have that. But it just means, this is what I'm saying, is I'm not willing to take buys. That's why I'm saying there's no point being on. Because otherwise we're just sat here waiting and waiting. There's just no point. You might as well do something productive in the day. And this is what's really hard when you're trading. When you're trading, you're starting out, you feel like you've got to trade, otherwise you're not learning. Trust me, it's not. You're learning loads by teaching yourself that you can walk away from the chart and come back the next day if it's not right. Yeah. And also accepting that we missed our move this morning. That was our... Am I still on, guys? I'm still on, but I keep breaking up. This internet, man. They said it was all sorted. I'm gonna get the Starlink. It's really pissing me off. But I'm still on, John, yeah? So the daily. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, like I was saying, guys, just being able to train yourself to be able to walk away from the chart if it's not there. What is this hour doing? Look at this hour. We're just waiting for this hour to close, guys, in 3 minutes. Now, if we do close below, what would I want to see? Well, I would want to see a break of the highs and then a flip. Let me do a Wi-Fi speed test. Oh my god, look at my speed. This is Wales. Welcome to Wales, guys. It's 18 megabytes per second. I mean, I am streaming on YouTube. That's why it's a bit slow. But I know, mate. Tell me about it. Pain in the arse, man. I'm gonna get that Starlink. I think it's all that Starlink's like it's like 85 quid to 100 quid a month. You know what I mean? But I think I need to do it anyway. I think I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I know, but I mean, how do you get the upload up? How do you get the upload up? .6. Yeah. What's his 15 does? Has it come up? He hasn't created that top wick yet. Getting 3, hence why it cuts out every now. What do you mean I need 1.6? Alright, I'm getting 3. Yeah. Yeah, mate, tonight, mate. They're meant to be getting full fibre, you see, all around the island. So where I last lived, eventually they got full fibre and it was fine. So they're just working their way around the island. Prop firm getting launched on Sunday, guys. I believe anyone's welcome to the call as well. So jump into our Discord, go to the announcements and you'll see. I don't know if you can register. Let me have a look if you can register. Launch can't. No, it's not out there yet. But 7 PM on Sunday UK time. I don't know if that's for members or for anyone. I don't know. But anyway, our prop firm launches on Sunday, which is fantastic. So finally, because there's so many prop firms what just don't pay out, and I've been with loads of them, and it's just so annoying. At least you can get a trustworthy prop. There's the hour, guys. Yeah, this is not for me now. You could potentially take buys up. I'm not willing to do it personally. You've had a fake out back to the upside, so you should be coming up to fill that range, but it's not for me this now, guys. We've missed our move. Our opportunity was that push down. That was my opportunity to get in. It hasn't played out. So otherwise you're going to have to wait a couple more hours. I need now. The only thing I'm interested in at the minute is sellers below here, because the daily can flip at any point. But it looks like the daily now is going to be messing about until later. I think New York will make a flip. So if you look at the daily candle, that wick can come as far as the body. It shouldn't really be breaking the highs really if it's going to flip. But you could just mess about making a steeper wick, and then New York will just pump it down. Have you got news today as well? What day are we on? Tuesday. Yeah, so you've got news as well. Yeah, so it's not for me, guys, because you take any buys above here at any point, the daily can just flip and bomb it down. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it. Am I on tomorrow? I don't know whether I'm on tomorrow. I'll drop a message in the group if I'm not on tomorrow. Okay, I'll drop a message in the group. But other than that, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. Break even trade today. I'll see yous all tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. Nice early finish. Catch you later, guys.